Who's a good boy? Fendi. Hey, how's it going? Today we're officially refugees. We're out of electricity at the house, and the company said it would take all day to fix it up, so we have no water, no internet, no nothing, so we can't work, we can't do anything. So we're camping at my parents' place for the rest of the day. Hi Devil's Rap, how's it going? We're out of electricity at our house, so yeah, they can keep us warm, but we don't have any running water or anything because we're the water pump is electric. Everything is electric, so we're kind of screwed on that one. For those who don't know, this is Fendi, my sister's dog, so we kept her with us for today. Fendi's been with us. Actually, she's gonna be 8 this year, so she's been with us a while. But she's the family. She's my sister's dog slash family dog. She's either at my parents' place or at my sister's place, and she's been with Laika since the beginning. And now she's been introduced to Loki, and everybody gets along real fine. Got this little buddy enjoying some raw hide. It was quite of a little skirmish earlier. Everybody wanted the bone, but now everybody's uninterested, and there's only Loki that's kind of chewing it around. How's everybody doing today? How's your week going so far? Like. Hey, GA Mentis. Yeah, it's really cool they all get along. We're really happy about that. It would be a lot more difficult if every time we went to see my parents or my sister, there'd be like a struggle or a problem of some sort. But hey, everything goes well, so we're happy about that. Like us, pretty chilled out, so. Well, you still have to pay the bills. Have a good day at work, man. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good girl? Yeah. The dog food. Dog food comes first, then your food. You gotta prioritize. Yeah. Crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy. Yeah, she's a bit of a cutie. She's got a baby face, even though she's an older dog. She's gonna be 8 in a couple of weeks. She's a mix of Border Collie and Labrador. When she was smaller, she really looked like a dingo, like those Australian dogs, and we we used to make a lot of jokes about it. Yeah, they're used to coming here, so there's really no problem. I just asked my folks if they minded if we came came home tonight and had supper with them, because I don't know if we're gonna lose anything from the fridge, if it's gonna be all unfrozen in the freezer and whatnot. So better safe than sorry. Laika, what's up? Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. She looks a little bit like you would say, like wild dogs, like street dogs. A lot of street dogs are like yellowish and like mixed breeds and stuff like that. And she kind of has that look. Maybe a little more chubbier than a street dog, but yes, that's what happened. We're gonna. The electric company called us yesterday and told us we were gonna be having a. They were gonna cut the power for all the day because they're doing maintenance, and there's been some problems with the weather affecting the power lines and all that stuff. So basically, we're refugees for for the whole day. So I'm staying at my parents' place with Fendi and the dogs, and trying to make the best of it. Gonna have some supper with the family and all that tonight. Basically, where I live at the house, everything is electric, so no water, no evidently no internet, no nothing. Yeah, it's a little far to spend the day. I think it's gonna be most of the day just to get there. I don't know how many hours it would be on a flight. I guess at least 10 or 12, something like that. Not sure. Fendi. Fendi, easy. There. Yeah, 14. I'd guess it'd be half of the day. Well, most part of the day. Yeah, they do. Well, not really fight, but more of a, like, they're gonna compete for the bone or just wrestle together. Usually, Loki is gonna harass a little bit Fendi. Laika's gonna harass Loki. Then he's gonna go on Laika and so forth. They're gonna do like a little brawl, but it's all gameplay. They're not. It's not aggressive. They just wanna play together. They're very well behaved together. Do you guys have some nice weather where you guys are? Loki, we actually weighed him yesterday. He's at 41.2 pounds. So if you compare to Laika, Laika's at 48. So he's almost as heavy as Laika. And he's still a little shorter. So he's going to be a big boy. Loki and Fendi are the same height. Laika's a little taller, so I guess in a couple of months, Loki's gonna be at least as high as Laika, and at some point, I'm hoping he's gonna get a little taller. We saw a little pup that was almost 1 year old. He was 11 months at the dog park. 22 kilos. That's 44, 45 pounds, something like that. Hey, Peter, how's it going? So for those who've just joined us, we had a little power shortage at home, so we've got no electricity. So we're doing some camping. We're officially refugees of our own home. We're doing some. We're spending the day at my parents' place to have internet and hot water and a functioning fridge and whatnot. And we also have Fendi, a guest star in our little adventures. It's my sister's dog, well, family dog. She spends most of her time between my sister's and my parents' place, so. All right, thanks a lot, man. Have a great day. If Laika has a boat captain, was a boat captain, we could call her Miss Captain Husky Wolf Dog. What do you think about that, Miss Captain Wolf Dog? Good girl. Oh yeah, that's your spot. Laika likes a good rub on her chest. Loki's more of a neck and belly kind of guy. And Fendi, she just wants her butt rubbed. Yeah. All right. Have a great day at work. Yeah, I sure will. I'm gonna let my the rest of my family know about your creations. Well, they said it should be the power should be back on at 5 tonight. Well, 5 in the afternoon. So from 7 this morning to 5 in the afternoon. So pretty much all day. We got up and we already didn't have any more power. So we just got some basic stuff and went camping. I gotta say, the Husky Zorus is pretty much my favorite one. I can pretty much relate to that one because, like, Loki and Laika are very, how can I say this? They really like to play with their mouths, like grab you and like shake you with their mouth, and especially Loki when he was teething. It was it was more of a reptilian little fella. Hey Donna, how's it going? The new guy, this is Fendi. This is my sister slash parents' dog. She's a Border Collie Labrador mix. And she's gonna be 8 in a couple of months. Couple of weeks, sorry. I'm sorry, Peter. I didn't see that quite in full. It was going too fast on my phone. Like us pretty chilled out today. Fendi is not used to having this much company during the week. So how's your week going, guys? You enjoying some nice weather? We've got a nice sunny day outside. It's not too cold, not too warm. It's about, I think it's -2, so pretty warm. Not as warm as the other day, but still pretty nice. Fendi. Sur le divan. Good girl. Who's a good girl? How cold is it? Is that in Celsius or in Fahrenheit? Nissan Husky. Is it a sports car? Because most of the stuff that you see that's named after Huskies is like trailers and pieces of construction equipment. I'd go maybe more for an SUV, the Nissan Husky, to trail you around. What do you think about that, Peter? Laika. Smooches. See you soon, Peter. Have a great day. Fendi. Fendi. That's her spot. I guess pretty much every dog's spot, but she just wiggles so much, it's definitely enjoyable for her. Yeah, good girl. Hey, Loki. What's up? Just chewing on your bone. Chewing on your bone. Like us just chilling in the sun. Fendi is nice and comfy, just looking at me, waiting for something to happen. Here, take it. Take it. There we go, some nice belly rubs. Fancy, fancy. In the 40s, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? I'm not sure about the conversion, so I'm not really sure is that warm or cold. Yeah. You want some of this loving. Yeah, that would be what, maybe, I'd say around 0, maybe -1 Celsius. Laika's just chilling. She's totally inactive today. And Loki cannot be bothered for anything else than his bone. Here. Fendi's such a sweetheart. Always wants to be sitting or being next to you. Laika's much more independent. She's gonna want to be with you, but not with you, just near you, just to have a watchful eye. You guys want a treat? You want a treat? Come on. Come on. You know what's up. What do we got here? Some dentist sticks. Oh, yeah. One each. I see. Good boy. Fendi. I see. There we go. There, good girl. Everybody's got their little eating position. Fendi's always in her little bed, comfortably and protected from any treat stealers or people who would want to get her little treat. Laika just eats it right straight up there, anywhere. Loki always goes for the carpet next to his other chewing thing. He's a little boy of habits. He just always does the same things, which is good. Easy to predict. You're already finished, boy? Was that good? Was that good? Oh, trying to go for Laika's dentistic. Everybody's finished except Laika. Usually Laika is gonna almost swallow it whole. Loki, easy, easy. Loki, easy. Assis. 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 Bon garçon. Assis. Everybody had some treats. I guess the next step is gonna be going for a little walk. I'm gonna have to go for a walk pretty soon. It's gonna be time to release some P, maybe some number 2s. They went out this morning, but now it's, what time is it? It's almost 2:30. Laika, à terre. Hey Anna, how's it going? Happy Monday. Hope you're having a great week so far. What time is it where you guys are? We're in the middle of the afternoon. We're almost time for our afternoon walk. It's gonna be pretty epic because my arm is gonna be destroyed with 3 dogs. And it's pretty icy outside, so I'm gonna try not to kill myself. Oh, is there any more water? Maybe a little more water. Oh, you're in the same timeline as us. We're in Quebec City, so it's about 2:14 too. Yeah, same thing. How's the weather in New York, New Jersey? Must be getting a little warmer. being that you're a little more south than us. So everybody's on the same timeline. Oh, that's cool. It's hard to know. Some of you guys are more in the west, more in the east. Hey, bonjour Adrien, ça va bien? Hey Gail, how's it going? 11:15. Yeah, you're near San Francisco. You're in the Bay Area, I think. $72. That must be like around 25 maybe 26 degrees Celsius. It's pretty hot. I wish I would have that kind of temperature right now. I'm freezing right here. For those who 7 heures. Ouais, ben en France. In Europe, it's gonna be almost what is it? 6 hours difference? You're 6 hours later than us in North America. Malta. Where's Malta? Hey, how's it going? Not really. Actually, like the title says, we're refugees for today. We had they cut the power at our house for maintenance today, from 7 this morning to 5 tonight. So we have no hot water, no nothing. So we were camping at my parents' place for today, so we can use internet, so we can continue working and all that stuff. Malta is under Italy. Ah, cool. Oh, Malte. Oh, sorry. I know the name in French. I'm sorry about the confusion. Hey, thank you. We're glad you enjoy our videos. Fendi, you want to go outside, girl? You want to go outside? There you go. Fendi's pretty autonomous. She just does her little thing, snoops around, and comes back home. No need for a leash, no need for anything special, so that's pretty good. Thanks. It's the house they always wanted, and now now my parents are almost retired. Everything's paid up, and they're just living it up. Fendi, bye bye, bye bye, yeta. Hey, big guy. It always amazes me how people from around the world are interested by the same kind of things. The white one, you mean, tu veux dire le chien jaune un peu? Ou Loki? Laika. Yeah, he's a big boy. We weighed him yesterday. He's at 41.2 pounds. So he's almost as heavy as Laika. Laika's at 48. All he needs now is to gain the height because he's still a little shorter. But he's only 6 months old, so I guess we're gonna be good on that part. He's gonna be a big boy, I think. Well, I hope so. Yeah. I hope he's gonna be at least a little bigger than Laika. Like, if they're the same height, I won't be disappointed. But being a boy, I'm kind of hoping he's gonna be a little bigger. Laika's already a big dog for. So, is that it? Did you get it out of your system? It was the bone. The bone. Always fighting for something. Yeah, he's trying to dominate her. Laika's the alpha, but as Loki's getting bigger, he's more and more I'd say he's testing the limits. He's always testing the limits, and I guess at some point he's just gonna overtake her. Fendi, à la maison. I guess it's just a matter of time. Like I said, Loki's almost as heavy as her. As soon as he's gonna be as tall, and the weight and height difference is not gonna make a difference. I think the fact that he's a male might be the determining factor, because he's not been neutered yet, and Laika has been well, not neutered. What's the name of the? Well, she's been fixed. Let's say it like that. So maybe that takes away a little bit of her, not aggressivity, but spayed. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. I tried to remember it, but like, it's such a new word for me. I haven't. It's not yet in my usual vocabulary. There we go. That's what they were doing this morning when we got here. They just started doing their little brawl together, and then Laika joins in. Laika, yeta. Oh, you want to give kisses to Laika? Laika, how do you feel about getting kisses? You want a kiss? You want a kiss? You want a kiss? No, really not that much. Loki's a little bit of a troublemaker. Like, we bought him a cage because he gets a little anxious when we're not around. If we're there, there's absolutely no problem. But when he's alone with Laika, I don't know if it's like separation anxiety or something like that, but he starts chewing everything like crazy. So we bought a cage, and for some reason, all right, cut it out, guys. Laika, tell him, tell him, tell him. That's right. Fendi. Uh-oh. She got it. She's got it. Yeah, so we bought a cage for Loki so he wouldn't destroy the whole basement. And he started destroying the cage. So I don't know how long that's gonna last, but we're gonna have to do something about it. For now, it's fine, but he is getting bigger and stronger, so I don't know how much time the cage is gonna be able to retain him. Loki, no. Maybe it's just like a phase, like the teething phase. Because I know Laika was like that when she was young, and at some point it just stopped. So we're... play with them. Yeah, Huskies do tend to play a little aggressively with puppies. Laika's the same way, but I think it's also like you have to know that's how Huskies play. That's why usually when it's someone who's not used to seeing Huskies play, or somebody who's a new dog owner or a dog owner for the first time, and he has his puppy, and your Husky or another Husky comes and play with him, that might be might be a little scary, or you might be concerned. But in my experience, it never goes too far. It's just a little rougher than what you would expect. When we got Loki, he was playing with Laika, and it was pretty rough. But Loki just kept going back for more and more and more. So, like, I guess that's just the way it is. Loki, no. Laika's just enjoying the forbidden bone. You heard that, Loki? That's no. Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Yes, I can touch it. It's mine. If I take it, it's mine. You want a piece? Want a piece? Yeah. Fancy. So basically at home we have the same cage, but like all the mat underneath and all the plastic, they've all been chewed up. Now it's only the bare metal. So that's where we are in the cage, in the destruction situation. But like I said, I hope in the next few months maybe the Loki's gonna be a little more reasonable and maybe stop being so anxious when we leave. But if it's not the case, we're gonna try something new. We're gonna try well, a lot of people actually told me about the TV and that stuff, but at home we don't have cable. We only watch like Netflix and Spotify and stuff like that on the TV. So We're gonna have to put something on repeat or whatever. Maybe something calming. I'm not gonna be putting any BBC Wildlife or something like that. They're gonna be cranked up. Laika, what's up? You hungry? You ate like an hour ago. What's up, girl? Baby boy. Baby girl. And this is Fendi's hiding position. Underneath the table. So if you've just been joining us, we got a power shortage at home, so we have no electricity, and that's why we're at my parents' house for hot water, internet, and a little bit of warmth, because outside it is still winter. It's not too cold, but still, it's chilly. And if there's no power, no heat, it's pretty cold inside. Let's just say that this morning, without heat, I was not very motivated to get out of my bed, to get out in the cold, and I just wanted to stay inside the warm sheets. Look at this girl. Look at this. I just think this position is so funny. Just gets on the couch and starts looking for squirrels, little birds, and any kind of little wildlife, delicious wildlife. She can stay there for almost an hour. Everybody's doing their little thing. Fendi went underneath the table to relax, out of reach from these two wild beasts. Laika's on the lookout for any squirrels or birds. Loki's just chewing on his little bone. Actually, it's Fendi's bone, but looks like he's the winner of the little debate they had earlier, and he took the bone. Such a nice day outside. We're gonna go for a nice long walk afterwards. Might even go to the dog park. There's a dog park near my parents' place, so we might just go and see what's up. If you would like to send something to the dogs, yeah, sure. We haven't really set up anything right now, but we've been there's a couple of people who've been asking if we had like P.O Box or something like that to send stuff, and we just haven't had time to go and set it up. We got all the information, but there's like a little procedure with the postal office here. Where we live, and we just haven't had time to set it up. But it's something we're gonna be doing in the next couple of days, next week at most. We already have all the information. It's just a matter of setting it up. Uh, the kind of things they would like, well, I guess any kind of treat, treat, toys, stuff like that. Like, there's not much more that would be needed. I'd feel bad to ask for anything else. Like, they've got all the harnesses, leashes, stuff like that. We've got like the mats for the cars. Everything essential is already there. I think it's more about like if you feel like sending something over, maybe some little treats, some toys, some stuff like that for them to munch on, to play with. And also, it's gonna be really enjoyable for you guys to see them play with the stuff you send. So yeah, pretty soon we're gonna be all set up to receive stuff from for mail, and we're gonna have to make some videos about that. No, they only speak French. They understand sign languages. Like when I do certain gestures, they know what it means, even though I'm speaking another language. But for the language itself, if I only say something, they're not gonna understand something else than French. There's so much sun today. It's crazy. It's funny because I'm never here during the day. Well, haven't been here, lived here for at least a decade. So I kind of forgot how it is. Hey, don't, no. I'm pretty sure this is expensive. I'd say about once every 2 or 3 months. Loki maybe a little bit more often because he's like when he was a little younger, well, maybe 2, 3, 4 months old. When he peed, he just peed on his feet. So we're always like cleaning his feet, bathing his feet, and trying to keep him a little cleaner than he used to be. And but now he's doing it like a nice big boy, and we're gonna do it at the same time as we do Laika. Loki, hey, over here. There's no real need to bathe them more. They're very clean dogs. They're always doing grooming themselves and licking themselves clean. I'd say it's more about during the summertime when they find some mud or something a little stinky to roll on, like a dead bird or whatever. But like I'm not gonna wash them as a whole. I'm just gonna wash the area where they kind of rubbed in. Oh, there's someone in the street. Loki, hey, à terre. Fendi's pretty clean too, but she when she's wet, she really smells like a dog. I don't know if it's the double coat of the Huskies or something to do with their hygiene or the way they are, but they're really not smelly dogs. Like, they really don't stink. He's like, no, they really don't smell bad. They, yeah, I know. They're really cool for that. Like you, something I've noticed. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just me. Usually, dogs with short hair are the smelliest ones. What are you doing? You're smelling Loki? Are you smelling Loki? Are you smelling Loki? Yeah. Well, they they tend to be a little on the leaner side, but they do so much exercise that I don't think it's really the raw diet as per se, but more of their the amount of exercise they do. They they just they're always we're always going outside with them. They're, I'd say, 60 to 70% of the time off leash, so they're running everywhere like crazy. They're really burning all their energy, and that makes it just that's just great for them. And anyway, like we've done the test. We've gave them a lot more food than they need to, and they just stop eating. They're just not interested in eating more. So we've just determined the perfect amount of food for their exercise, and it's all monitored. Like we just started with Loki. We're doing 50% kibbles, well, dry food, and 50% raw meat. Laika is 100% raw meat. We add with Laika we add some carrots, vegetables, frozen peas, sometimes some blueberries, some fruit, and an egg in the morning. And yeah, she's got a her fur is really on point. She's a perfect weight, a stable weight. I think that's one part of the equation most people don't talk about. Like on a raw diet or any diet, if you gain and lose weight all the time, it's because you're either it's because of the exercise amount or how much or how less food you give them. But like Laika, she's at 48 and she's always at 48. And she's not overweight. She's like I said, she's maybe a little on the lean side, but she doesn't want to eat more than she's given. So she doesn't really need anymore. That's just like her physiology, how she's built. Fendi, on the other hand, is a little on the chubby side, but she has a lot less exercise, and she's an older girl. Like she's gonna be 8 this year. When she was younger, she was a lot leaner, but my parents getting a little older. My sister's job is getting a little more intense. She's doing more hours, so when they get back home, usually she doesn't do as much exercise as she used to, and well, I'm not as much around as I used to be when I was younger, when I was living with my parents. So I'm not here to take care of her. Fendi, easy, eta. I just find that so funny. She's taunting them with the bone. She doesn't even want it. She just wants to have them run around after her. Go get it. Go get it. I want it. No, actually it's my Fendi is my sister slash parents' dog. She's almost 8 years old. She's a border collie lab mix, and actually she's the first dog my parents were introduced to, because my mother has always been really scared of dogs, and when she met Fendi as a puppy, it changed from super scared to dog lover in about a couple of days. Now she sees any dogs on the street or anywhere, and she has to see it, she has to touch it. It just shows you how fear is irrational and it can be overcome in the right situation. Fendi, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Yeah. Oh, you're a good girl too. You're a good girl. Good girl. Where's Loki? There he is. Laika's getting a little restless. I think she's really anxious to go outside and have a nice run. I think we're gonna go to the dog park. It's really nice outside. There's probably a lot more people than just taking a walk around the lake. It's gonna give them a lot more exercise till we get back home also. Because of this area, there's a lot more houses, a lot more people. It's really not appropriate to put them off leash. I'm too concerned about cars, kids, people who are afraid, old people, whatever. You never know how people are gonna react. Some people are scared, so it's not a good idea. At home, there's a lot less people, so I don't feel as concerned when we put them off leash when we're walking around in the woods. I'm more concerned about if they see a deer or something and they go after it. That's gonna be a little harder to get them back, but besides that, they're pretty good. They're pretty good on the come back commands and follow me not too far. It's mine. We're in Canada, Quebec City, Canada. Thanks. Yeah, we're gonna have a great walk. It's so nice outside. It's not too cold, and it doesn't seem that like there's a lot of wind. So, the wind is pretty much the deal breaker. Sometimes it's pretty warm, but the wind is gonna like drop it a couple of degrees, and that's gonna be unbearable, especially for the face, the eyes, the cheeks. Hey, how's it going? How's your day going so far? Thanks. Yeah, it's really a nice day outside. Very sunny. Not too warm, not too warm. Not too cold, I mean. Not too much wind either, so we're gonna go for a nice walk. Maybe go to the dog park. I think we're gonna go to the dog park. It's just gonna be easier. Because with 3 dogs, it's a little hard on my arms. It's pretty good. I can't compare. I've never lived in another country. I've been to other countries, but I never lived there. So, where are you from? South Africa. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's a little bit, a little further. How's your dog doing in, it must be so hot right now. What's the temperature in South Africa right now? Yeah, I'd bet so. Are you near, in what area are you? Are you near Johannesburg or 30 degrees? That's insane. Durban. I'm not familiar. Is that like on the peninsula or further up north? Come here, boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? East Coast. 5 hour drive. Wow. So not so close. Fendi. Fendi. What's up? What's up? You want to come too? All right. Hop. So let's va. Oi. 45 minutes via air, 5 hours. Oh. There we go again. There we go. So what, like maybe 500 kilometers, 600, something like that? I guess depending on the road conditions. $550, yeah, that's what I thought. Is it more like, hey Lexi, how's it going? Yeah, I guess the roads must be really good. Here the roads are always broken, crappy, full of holes because of the temperature going sub-zero, going back to maybe 25, 30 degrees. It really breaks all the roads. It gets all cracked up and full of holes. They're always patching them up. Yeah. If did you guys go outside or did you just play inside? Is it nice outside? Oh, so it's private roads. We don't have really a lot of those. We have a couple of bridges, like toll pass bridges, but it's there's not a lot of roads. I guess it would be better if it was toll. We'd have to pay to gain access to the roads. Maybe the roads would be in better condition. But I don't know. 15 degrees, is that Celsius or Fahrenheit? Yeah, I've heard that also. Where did they do that? I think it was in, was it in China? They started doing plastic roads. India. I think it's a great idea. We're generating so much plastic rubbish anyway. Might as well do something useful with it. The only thing I would be concerned about is, like, what's the environmental impact it's going to have, because it's going to be directly on the ground, directly with the nutriments for plants, vegetables, and like everything that's concerned with that ecosystem. Fancy. Yeah, it's the best. I love watching them also. That's why we decided to start making some. The blue toy. The blue toy. Not sure what you're talking about. The blue toy. The only thing blue right here is the mat. Ok. Viens-t'en. Viens ici. Viens ici, mon petit gars. Sur le divan. Bon garçon. C'est qui le bon garçon? C'est qui le bon garçon? Thanks. You know, at first, I didn't want to have a husky. True story. I wanted either a German Shepherd or a Border Collie. But my wife, she wanted a husky. And oh, yeah. That's at home. I just took a picture from my phone. So yeah, and my wife wanted a husky, so we got a husky, and I became so in love with the breed, with how they are, their personality, the way they're so active. Well, I wanted an active dog, so, and yeah, when it was time to get another pup, the obvious choice was another husky. Yeah, I kind of wanted a Border Collie. Fendi being a Border Collie lab mix, I really liked, like, they've got such a great intelligence. They're working dogs, so I know they've got the stamina. And I thought the size was pretty good. At the time, we were in condo. We were in a condo, so we were looking for a medium to smaller size dog. But yeah, Siberian Huskies are not that big. I think that they're considered as medium dogs. Loki, what happened? Did Fendi kick your butt? Did you get your butt kicked by this old girl? Who's an old Who's my big boy? Good girl. Ah, that's what you want. You already had one today. You can't have two. Here's two. Yeah. Boop. Yeah, he already had. Everybody had one earlier, and because they're gonna get more treats later tonight, I don't want to stuff them with all that stuff. I know it's not bad for them, but I know it's kind of junk food. So, hey, how's it going? Salut. Well, just one now, and we've got some other stuff at home for them. So, and when we give them too much of treats and bones and all that stuff, because they're well, Laika's on a completely raw diet, and Loki's on a partial raw diet now. He's 50% dry food and 50% raw meat. So his stomach is sometimes a little iffy about when we give him too much stuff. Like even this bone, I'm letting it go now, but I won't let him go more than maybe a quarter of it. After that, I'm gonna just take it away. At one point, he ate almost half of it, and then he was vomiting at home, and he wasn't feeling so good. All right, see you later, man. Have a great time. Laika. What's up, girl? We can give him some treats. I'm gonna get some little biscuits. There she is. I see. Fendi, I see. Good girl. Loki, I see. I see. Loki, I see. Yeah, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. But can you do it? Loki, I see. I see. Tu le veux? I see. I see. That's what happens when you don't listen. You don't get any. Huh? You want some now? You ready to sit? I see. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, you can have another one too. All right, that's enough. they get all handsy when it's time for treats. You're welcome. Usually at home I use the dry food, like a special kind of dry food, like something they wouldn't get usually. Like usually it's a kind of a chicken rice flavor, and the one I use for treat is gonna be like the salmon flavor. So it's the smell is a little stronger and the taste is different, and that's what I'm gonna use. That's what I use for treats. That, and they get from time to time a nice little dentist stick or a greenie for the teeth, and I do that after brushing and or before we go to bed. Laika, what's up? Yeah, I think Laika is really anxious to go outside, so I think we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Uh, Laika really wants to go outside. It's been a couple of hours, so. Stella and Chewy treats. No, I don't. I don't remember ever seeing them. Maybe it's not something that's available or popular here in Canada or in Quebec City, anyways. Is that something that's like a local thing, or maybe like a small production company, or? Everybody's fleeing from me. There's only one place to go, around and about. All right, guys. So we're gonna cap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. And we're gonna be going outside for a nice little walk. We're probably gonna drop off at the dog park so they can run free, because I can't get them off leash here in this area. There's just too many people. It's just not an appropriate place for the dogs to go off leash. So take care, guys. Have a great week. Hope you're having a great Monday so far. And I'll see you in the next video. All right, bye. Say bye, guys. Laika. Bye. Bye.